Hello out there, the Grand Mistress of Shadow Style JR here, and welcome to a brand new series, Shadowrun Dragonfall. Yes, this is what won the poll after the conclusion of XCOM 2, so we're going to be running in the shadows, as the Fleetwood Mac song says. It should be noted that this is the closest I've ever come to playing Shadowrun, the tabletop game. As such, when I go to create my character, some of my choices are probably going to make those of you who are watching this who are experienced with Shadowrun probably scream internally. I am okay with that. Anyway, let's start a new game. We're just going the normal Shadowrun Run Director's Cut. There are some additional things that were added in there, but we're just going to go the stock campaign here. So, let's roll. Oh, and let's see the little blurb for the campaign here. The year is 2054. Promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the Flux-State, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even the great dragon Lofweir only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin. The perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. If only it were that simple. Alright. I'm playing this on easy mode because honestly, I'm a storyteller kind of a person. I want to kind of create the story with this and just kind of let that go on. And sometimes that does fly in the face of people, want a challenge. I'm okay with that. I mean, casual's what I've been since the day I was born. Casual's what I'll be till the day that I die. That's why I'm the casual shadow. Alright, so let's create our character, female. Alright, there are no statistical differences between males and females, as it should be. Alright, so races. Humans were the only race on Earth until the awakening of 2012. Funny, I don't remember any awakening in 2012. I remember a lot of things within me dying in 2012, but not anything awakening. Now they find themselves the definition of average, or even normal. They are still the most populous race in the world, and thus control many of the most powerful, moneyed, and important positions in society. If I roll human, I will have a +3 to Karma to start the game. Maximum stats, body 9, quickness 9, strength 9, charisma 9, intelligence 9, and willpower 9. So, balanced all around. Elf. Many people, especially other metahuman races, see elves as the most fortunate metahumans. They are more attractive and socially acceptable than the other metahumans. Elves are taller than humans, but have a more slender build. Their hair is usually thicker, longer, and more luxurious than average, and their ears come to a point. I wish I had that on the hair part at the very least. +1 to charisma. Stats are body 9, quickness 9, strength. Wow, was thinking human there for a second. Body 9, quickness 11, strength 9, charisma 12, intelligence 9, and willpower 9. So okay across the board, but really quick and really charming. Dwarf. Dwarves are the shortest of the metahuman races. To compensate, their torsos and shoulders are wider than their size would indicate. Thus their strength is equal to, and sometimes greater than, the larger races. A side effect of their metahuman nature is increased resistance to pathogens and magic that attacks from within. As a result, dwarves have +1 to willpower. Maximum stats are body 11, so durable. Quickness 9, strength 12, beefy boys. Charisma 9, intelligence 9, and willpower 11. Orc. Orc. Orcs are the fastest breeding race and are now second only to humans in world population. Their size leads to an intimidating silhouette and a body that can take more physical damage than the average. Orcs have pointed ears and intimidating teeth or tusks. Orcs have +1 to body, so maximum stats 14 body, quickness 9, strength 12, charisma 8, a little lacking on the charisma and intelligence, but willpower 9. Trolls are the largest metahuman race. Heavy prejudice against them has led people to assume trolls have lowered intelligence, but in reality there is no proof to this. Trolls have pointed ears, intimidating teeth or tusks, and have many horn-like growths that other metahumans do not manifest. All trolls have a +1 to body and a +1 to strength, so their maximum possible stats 17 body, 8 quickness, not that fast, strength 15, charisma 6, wow, really not that great on charisma, or intelligence for that matter. Maybe there is truth to prejudice, in this instance at least. And willpower 9. Now, when I play D&D, I usually play races closer to like human or half-elf, sometimes full elf on there. I don't know why entirely, it's just something I like to do. It's just something I've gotten in the habit of doing. These are all maximum stats, so this is how high they can go. Honestly, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't want to pick Elf, because +3 to Karma, that's basically kind of your experience points, so basically you get a jump on being able to build things. On the other hand, elves have a higher cap than humans and get a nice little kickstart to charisma. And I think I'll roll with an elf. Alright, let's look at the classes here. So, Street Samurai. Freelance operative who follows a code of street honor. They're weeaboos. They're learned in the ways of traditional samurai warrior and in the practices of modern combat. They're weeaboos. Samurai sell their skills for profit and work to take out the dishonorable scum that seem to breed in the urban sprawl. Also, they're weeaboos. Key attributes: body and strength or quickness. Key skill: close or range combat, or both. Throwing weapons and dodge! Also, they're weeaboos. Mage. Specialize in the casting of spells, but that doesn't mean that they can't shoot guns as well. Rather, magic is the center of their life. Their spells reflect a pure balance of the manosphere and cover a wide range of magical effects, from offensive damage attacks to character augmentation or degradation spells to healing spells. Key attribute is willpower, and the key skill is spellcasting. So, I'm probably not going to really want to go with the mage with an elf, honestly, because it centers on willpower. It's not really where we're strongest. Deckers. Use a cyber deck to jack into the Matrix. Whoa. The worldwide information grid and computer network. By projecting their minds into the electronic world, Deckers can find secrets others keep hidden away. They use programs and expert systems to fight off the protections that megacorporations place in their way. Key attributes are intelligence, key skills decking, key specialization, expert systems. Shaman. Shamans believe that their magic comes from a great totem spirit that guides their life. A bear, cat, coyote, eagle, or trash panda. Shamans' relationships with their totems allow them to summon spirits and command them to do their bidding. Shaman have the skill to conjure spells that mages cannot. Charisma is the key attribute. Key skills are spirit summoning, increasing the skill grants a shaman to atonement benefit, or conjuring. Riggers. Riggers use cybertech to jack their mind into and control small robot-like vehicles called drones. Riggers use their rigging abilities to provide surveillance, support, and extra firepower when required. Key attributes are intelligence, key skill, drone control, key specialization, drone combat. Here come the drones. Got Reapers and Hawks, but all they've done is brutalize. Physical Adepts. Adepts are magically active characters who focus their magic internally to develop their utmost potential, physically, mentally, and spiritually. As Adepts unlock new abilities, they become honed physical machines using their magic to enhance their close combat abilities. In other words, this is the Shadowrun equivalent of being a Z fighter. Key attributes: body, strength, willpower, and the key skill is Chi casting. Or we can mix up the attributes and do our own thing. And I'll be honest, even with quickness being a pretty key skill here, not really feeling Street Samurai. Don't really feel like being a shaman, even though charisma is the highest for a elf. I think we're going to mix things up a little bit. I think we're going to mix things up a bit here. Let's continue on to stats. This main episode is pretty much just gonna be building my character. Okay, we got 60 karma to start with. Would have been 63 if we were human. I didn't want to do that. So, let's see what it is that we want to do here. Honestly, building up your range combat isn't a bad idea in here. So we're gonna pop some, give us like 4 quickness here. Range combat 1. Rifle and pistol. Okay, we've already spent almost half of our karma. Just a little bit of intelligence so we can get some biotech going. Guess some etiquettes here. Let's get some insight into corporate. Body. Yeah, 4 body looks fine. bump up our willpower a little bit. 6 points left. Third level pistol, third level rifle, and there we go. So, let's just see what our starting stats are. We're starting with a 4 in body for a little more hit points. 4 in quickness, 3 in range combat, and 3 each in pistol and rifle. We'll need to increase range combat so we can up those skills, but that's fine. 1 in strength, not a priority for us. Intelligence, we're up to 4 with 2 points into biotech, just to kind of give us some additional dialogue options and insight into things, and also to help us use medikits better. Willpower 3 to reduce the chance of us being hit by magic. Magic must defeat magic! Jackie Chan Adventures. And Charisma. Use the chance to calculate the chance to control spirits, which we're not worried with. Unlocks etiquettes, which affect conversations. That we are concerned with. Alright, and we have another... we've got 2 etiquettes that we can pick here because of our Charisma. So we've got Corporates... Corporate and academic. Now let's name our character, give our character an appropriate handle. Let's see, what would be an appropriate handle for a charming sniper? I mean, besides Black Widow. Or Widowmaker. Or Ada Wong. Or Commander Shepard. This is always the toughest part, really. You know what? I'm going to go for my superhero universe here, since I believe I had made her a sniper in XCOM 2 anyway. Use Scarlet's new codename. Life was good. Easy jobs, regular pay, a reliable crew. Things went south, and you had to drop off the grid. Put a bullet in the past and start fresh somewhere new. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin. The Flux-State, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here, even the Great Dragon lovelier. Now, that's some stuff I already read. And as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monika Schafer. It's your 3rd run with Monika and her team. An old castle holdfast, 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is standard smash and grab. Crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece. A mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers around for Monika's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings. Harfeld Manor, 2054, 1 hour east of Berlin. The estate grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. Your team gathers near a side entrance to the old castle holdfast, cloaked in darkness. The night is peaceful. You know it won't last. You know it for what it is. A pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. Listen up, folks. Monika Schafer. You ran with her back in the day. Watched her get her first data jack. Now she's your team leader. Trek hot decker to boot. Want a tight timetable. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and bolt. 10 minutes, top to bottom. Trying to get home in time for lum talk, love? Dietrich, shaman, the old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos writhing in the moonlight. Monika's eyes tinkle with mischief. Maybe. How many times have I told you, you can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth? That treat trash will rot your brain. She grins. It's educational. Besides, this should be a milk run. Security is supposed to be light. A few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know we were here. In my experience, there's no such thing as a milk run. Words of wisdom from our new edition. I agree with CrimsonTalon. Glory, razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice is cold and neutral, her expression placid. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I can patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. You people need to relax. We're professionals, remember? Monika raises her arm and speaks into a wrist-mounted comlink. A darkened face shimmers on the view screen. Iger, are you in position? The comlink crackles, and the response comes back low and soft, softer than you'd expect from a troll. Affirmative. The alarm lines have been cut, and I have a clear line of fire on the estate's surface entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent. Thank you, Iger. Just doing my job. Iger out. The comlink goes dark. Monika winks at you as she drops her arm. See? We're professionals. Alright, people, enough chatter. The client wants the data from the vault, so we get him the data from the vault. Quick, quiet, and quick. You said quick twice. She grins. Our talk is on tonight. Glory raises an eyebrow. Slightly. I told you, it's educational. Alright, let's get our stuff. Grab a weapon. Let's get the rifle. Grab the rest of the kits. And leave the van. Let's keep moving. We got 1,250 yen. And we're in the building. New objective, keep the team alive. And new objective, get to the lower floor. You can see we've got a little indicator of which way to go. We're not in combat right now, so we can move pretty freely. Private museum. The owner of this estate must have money to burn. A variety of remarkably well-preserved Slavic artifacts. The complete skeleton of a theropod dinosaur. It appears to be genuine. The vase in this case looks both very old and very valuable. A fine scrollwork of lapis and gold leaf that decorates its exterior, and the interior shimmers with the organic beauty of abalone shell. Your fixer could probably move this thing in a heartbeat. Can't help but notice that the gas encasing it looks awfully flimsy. Temptation. To grab the vase? Or do we just focus on our job? We're professionals. intel says that the elevator should be to the north. So we'll follow the arrow and head in that direction. And we're spotted. So now we're in combat. Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information is available in the reference guide, which we're not going to be using. Okay. Let's get into cover. Aim shots. On this guy that we got a 79% chance to hit. 10 damage. Get Monika into cover. Miss. Glory. Go shank this guy. Didn't kill him, but sure did hurt him. Let's cast aim. Let's curl it, and then get into cover. And we're flanked. Glory took some hard damage there. There is a dude with a heavy machine gun. Okay, I've got 2 action points, so I don't think I'll be able to move that well. Line of sight blocks, line of sight blocks, line of sight blocks. There's only one dude I can get over there. But what I could do is move in this way. I got a 70% shot to get at that guy. Wow. Just missing all over the place there. Let's just go ahead and kill this one. And they're dead. So... get in cover. Dang it. Okay. Here behind this door. That guy's out in the open. Move through. I don't like having people out in the open. Miss. You hit. Trying to throw magic at me. burst fire and hit him twice. And that's enough to kill. Just keep on missing. Flashbang these guys. Knocked an AP off of them. Okay. Knife that guy. But it's something. Oh boy. Can I get to... No, I can't. Line of sight. The only guy that's inside is this guy way, way, way in the back. Let's take a 40% shot to get... Wow, it did. Go swipe this guy for 92%. Get out of there. Heal thyself. Getting a lot of focus there. Gonna have to move in and risk things. One. I have enough AP to heal. Heal thyself. And let's go ahead and slice this guy. %, not good chances. Wait, did that one dude shoot his own guy? I'm pretty sure that one guy shot his own dude. Oh. Let's only take a single shot at him. And he's dead. Only 5 damage. And that did nothing. twice. Kind of dangerous to get these people grouped up, but Dragon Slayer Totem. Run, that guy. Ooh, double cover there. From the front and behind. Make sure we kill that guy. Monika. That guy's gonna die here pretty soon. Right. In fact, he's gonna die right now. Shank him. Back in cover. I do believe we only have 2 people left. Cannot reach that far. Oh, right, because oh, yeah, that's right, because I'm shit for strength. That guy's dead. That guy's hurting. That's not enough. Missed. Missed. Let's get around here and shove up. Summon the spirits. We have summoned the apocalypse. Oh, we're dead. They're dead. Summon the apocalypse, and what happens with it? It just floats around for a little bit while we throw a knife. So far, so good. If your skirmish with security set off any alarms, you don't hear them. Monika leads the rest of the team downward, into the basement of Harfeld Manor. Your payday is waiting. The data vault lies ahead. Dietrich eyes the door and then turns to Monika. That's a big freaking vault, Leibchen. Bigger than the one on the schematic. The schematic didn't have a date. Our client may have old intel. Still, our instructions were clear. The data we're looking for should be just on the other side of this door. Monika combs a hand through her hair, parting it to reveal the black plastic sheath of her data jack. Quick jaunt into the Matrix, a little digital hand waving. Now this thing wide open. Be right back. A burst of static crackles through the tiny speaker on Monika's comlink. Iger, still out in position outside the estate. Hold on, Monika. Hold on, Monika. Who's in charge while you're jacked in? Monika rolls her eyes. Dietrich fixes his stare intently on the vault door. Lori looks cold and distant, just like she always does. We've been through this before, Iger. You're not in the KSK anymore, and that chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We don't need rules regulations to guide us, the same principles that apply to the Flux-State. Please spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this. Better get used to it, Agalov. Look, it's a simple question. Years of experience tell me that it needs an answer. Yeah, I mean, it'd be good to have someone, you know, leading the charge if the worst should happen. So, you know, in this case, I think Iger's right. Monika stares at you for a moment, clearly irritated. Then a twinkle appears in her eye again. She smiles at you as she speaks into her comm link. Very well. We'll do this one Iger's way. While I'm jacked in, CrimsonTalon is in charge. And there's a pause. Then Iger... His voice crackles out of the comm link again. CrimsonTalon? Did I hear you right? You're putting the rookie in command? Listen, Iger, you asked for a decision, and you got one. This is ridiculous. I know that this is a joke to you, Monika, but I'm telling you. Iger? Monika's tone is all business. Evidently, she has heard enough. The decision's made. You have your answer. Acknowledged. Without another word, Iger's image flickers and fades from Monika's communicator. Sorry about that. Iger can be inflexible. The legacy of a long military career. But she knows what she's doing and she means well. It's a legitimate concern. I mean, she hardly knows me. There's a thin line between concern and insubordination. You let me know if she crosses it. Alright, enough chatter. Let's get this done. Monika turns toward the door, fingers poised on the controls of her cyberdeck, and glances back at you with a grin. See you on the other side. And right then I knew I'd never find her. Then she punches it, projecting her consciousness into cyberspace, her fingers harmonizing in the smooth, rhythmic staccato that only an expert decker can achieve. Without warning, Monika's back arches violently and her head jerks back, silencing her terrible screams. Muscle spasms ripple through her face, and her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood spraying from between her teeth. You look down to see a nub of pink flesh hit the floor, the tip of her tongue. The room explodes into action. Glory leaps toward Monika, her hand outstretched to yank the cord from her data jack. Dietrich surges forward to wrap the team's fallen decker in a bear hug, holding her against the convulsions that rack her body. With Monika's unearthly screams ringing sharply in your head, you're only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. While Glory holds Monika's head steady, you snatch the cord that connects Monika's data jack to her cyberdeck. Without a moment's hesitation, you give a solid yank, and the cord comes free. The wisp of oily blue smoke traces its way from her data jack to the ceiling. The magic smoke is let loose. The commingled scents of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen the effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Suddenly, Monika's eyes flutter open. Muscle tremors continue to distort her face, and blood oozes between her lips. You can see the muscles in her jaw tensing, and the look of concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. Talk to me, Monika. What are you trying to say? Slowly, painfully, Monika wrestles her jaw open. The blood welled up and her mouth comes pouring out in a slit, covering her chest. She expels a thick guttural sound that might be a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the shape she needs. Fear. With an effort, Monika opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze. And something else. Hope? Fürschwing. A sudden spasm jerks Monika's head back again. She grunts, and then her chin drops to her chest and her head rolls to one side. Her eyes fix on an object in the next room. A computer terminal. The soft light of the cursor blinks on its recessed screen. Slowly, she attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long, strangled croak. A look of resignation washes over Monika's face, and she stops fighting. Of course, like jaw goes slack, and she dies. And to make matters worse, we're discovered. Until next time, later, y'all.